Shout out is for the Bumpskey show, and it's from Jerry Bumpskey. And I would like to wish the Bumpskey show a happy 21st anniversary. Congratulations on being the longest running music, art, and weed culture show on the internet. Longer views, less views than a cat video on YouTube, but just as important. Peace, love, and rock and roll. Less views than a cat video. Hey, you can't compete with animals, man. Don't even try. They're just too cute. We're not. But I'm going to check out the Bumpskey show. And I'm going to check out Jerry Bumpskey.
All right, Tommy. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Chong. Ching Chong. Thank you, Tommy Chong. Welcome. Hey, anybody see the last show, the shortest Bumpskey show ever? It was like one song, 15 minutes, done. Done deal. I got called out. Dr. Glass in the house. Dr. Glass is in the house. But that won't happen this show because today's Dr. Glass's day off. Dr. Glass gets one day off, and this is it. Here I am. Yesterday I started talking about like how the world is lacking in truth and how there used to be a time where your word was your bond. And I'm a little disappointed. And unfortunately, I would never even talk about this show that I'm going to talk about. But I have to now. Because now I had some kind of contact with it. So now I have to comment on it. Because they did a very bad thing. They treated me with disrespect. Oh my. That's right. Disrespect. There is no respect anymore. So let me tell you the story. So I saw somebody on Instagram saying that they had a friend that needed help with OBS, which is a broadcasting software that I've been using for quite some time. So I said, oh, you know what? I know a little bit about that, and I'd like to help out a show and get involved and do something like that. That would be cool. I'm always looking to work with other people. So I was like, that would be nice. So I reached out. And the guy was like, yeah, we definitely would like you to be involved. And I had a conversation with him, and he said, contact me tomorrow. And I contacted him, and, I thought everything was cool. And he said, yeah, listen, contact me. And then that was it. And then that was it. Then I didn't hear from the guy. So it was like, So I tried a couple of times. And then the guy never even bothered to contact me back. So, me, like if I'm going to get involved with something, I'll check it out. So I was like, let me just check it out and see what it's about. So it's this thing called High at 9 News. Something like that. It's High at 9 News, which on the East Coast would make it High Noon News. So I was like, okay, this is cool. I'm interested in weed, and I'm interested in news and learning something about the news. So maybe there's something to this. So I was like, okay, let me check it out, because I always want to support people that are supporting, weed and are trying to broadcast on the internet and be different from mainstream media and possibly get people's opinions across, real people. But, I tuned in and I'm like seeing guys reading stuff to me that I could go out and read for myself. And I've never used the script here on the show. I tried it one time. And, yeah, so, one time I think I tried a script and I made it through one sentence and that was it. So I didn't mind so much that, the guy didn't want me. What I minded was the way that he treated me and, made me reach out to him a couple of times. He could have just texted me and said, "Hey, listen, Jerry, I don't need you. Thank you, but I don't need you." You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And he says that all the time, too. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So, unfortunately, once again, somebody who thinks they're way bigger than they are, there's no way that this is ever going to be popular. The guy has got pictures over his head, and it doesn't look good. They don't sound good. Here, let me play a little bit of it for you. And this way, he said I could play it on the show. I guess that's when he thought that I would be kind. And I'm not being unkind. You decide for yourself. You decide if it's any good. Don't let me decide. Here, let's check some of it out. Let's see. High at 9 News. This is High at 9 News. There's no audio here? High at 9 News. This is their opener. They do a live show every day at 9 a.m. I guess they got a little loop like I had at the beginning of the show this morning. Today. They got a big loop. Hold on. Let me see if I can get to the actual news part.
Fitness, sports, mental health and wellness, and plant-based medicines and entheogenics. Together, we are building a stronger community, fighting the stigma and creating change. With your host, Jason Beck, joined by special industry expert correspondents from around the country, and daily antics brought to you by Cannabis.
Reading this.
Coming to you live every Monday through Friday at 9 a.m. Pacific time and high noon on the East Coast. And thank you all for getting high at 9 with us.
Oh boy. It already sounds exciting.
Yeah. Good morning, everybody. That's right. Today is Tuesday, June 17th. Today is National Mascot Day today, you guys.
Wow.
Oh, boy.
Everyone loves a good mascot.
Do they?
Yeah. Speaking of mascots, it's also National Cherry Tart Day.
Okay. Listen, I feel like cherry desserts have a whole lot of days, and I need to go ahead and I need Doge to look into why Big Cherry is spending so much money on national days.
Big cherries. Well, what about it's also National Apple Strudel Day.
Big cherry.
So he goes down the list of what days it is,
It's also National Eat Your Vegetables Day.
which I guess every
Every
Should
day.
be
show
every
that-
day.
Yes.
every
And you
douchey
couldn't have
show
your
does that.
vegetables without roots because today is also National Root Beer Day.
Okay.
See what I did there, Jenny?
Yeah, I'd might for
I
it, but
think
okay.
every douche
anyways,
show
whatever.
goes down like what
Oh,
day
thank
it
you
is.
all for joining us and getting high at 9 with us. It's also high noon on the East Coast. And please remember to like, share, and subscribe to us on all social media platforms. You can look up
Better.
above and down below to see exactly where we live on the internet. And we are live every Monday through Friday on YouTube, Rumble, Twitch, X, Instagram, Facebook, Kick, as well as on our very own website
This
at
is some guy who had some
www.high9news.com. So welcome to everyone joining us from any one of those platforms. And we are going to kick it off in the beginning today with Miss Jenny Beth Dills. She's the founder of Kind Cannabis and of Justice Served, a 501c3 that helps justice imperiled individuals get their lives back on track. And here, coming to you
Doesn't he
fresh
talk
out of
too
bed
fast,
today is
too?
none other than Miss Jenny Beth Dills.
Like
Yeah.
John and Yoko.
Well, fresh back in bed. You know what I mean? Like, I'm doing it.
I already
you know,
like the
I love
look
my
where his
desk.
head
I
is
love my
cut off.
office. I love my green screen. But some days I just want to sit in bed because it's comfier. So,
So I really wanted to recommend the show,
Purring,
but
or is this more?
I
the
think that's
children
total
I
grabbing
don't
bullshit.
think
the
I could
parents'
sit
meds,
through the whole
you know?
thing.
Right.
I tried. I watched a good part of it.
oh yeah, next the High at 9 head
I could have done
honcho,
it.
the
I could have
highest
made it look
Republican
better than that.
allegedly.
See how his head's cut off
It's no
by the
allegedly. It's
screens
just
and
a fact
stuff?
of the reality.
All you got to do is move
Face him
that
back.
screen. So I definitely could have made the show
Crowd
look
goes wild.
better.
Kesselman said the company's prior owner.
This.
I guess they didn't
They
get
really
rid of their
created-
old guy.
This
Well,
could be. This
Because
could
one
be
of the
very
guys on the
interesting.
show was giving him
I wonder
shit,
who would be a part of that. I don't know. There's
saying
so many
that,
things. Like, is Danny Danko coming back? Like, are y'all gonna like? What's
they were
actually
getting
gonna
their
happen
heads
here?
cut off and stuff like that. Anyway, so there you go. The High at 9 News. If you want somebody to read shit to you, you can tune into that. It's not for me. And I'll tell you, like, good shows. You want to watch a good show, a show that I enjoy? I'll tell you, I'll give you a good show that I enjoy. I enjoy, and Bumpskey hates this, but I enjoy Beard Meets Food. And it's this guy who goes and does all these eating competitions. That's what I enjoy. I enjoy Paul Sr. from OCC. Remember that? He's got a podcast page. I enjoy sometimes the porn brokers. Depends on what they're talking about. So there are shows on the internet, on YouTube, that I do enjoy, but High at 9 News is not one of them. I don't need somebody reading to me, and it just doesn't look good. It's just a mess. This show's a mess too, but it looks good most of the time. At least I hope it does. Do I look good, or do I not look good right now? I hope I look good. I try and check it out, make sure it looks okay. We'll just have to hope and pray. I mean, right now, what I'm looking at looks pretty good. So hopefully it looks good to you. All right, so yeah, fuck those guys over at High at 9 News. Thanks for wasting my time. I could never get that time back. Just have some respect for people. The least you could have done is I called you like 3 times, texted you. You could have just at least texted me and said, hey, Jerry, listen, we're not interested. Thanks for reaching out. But instead you ghosted me like I'm your bitch or something. Bite me. All right? That's what I got to say to you. High at 9 News. Saving the world. Then I heard this one guy, yelling at some other guy on the show, like, I've been doing this for free and for like a year. Dude, get over yourself. I've been doing this show for free for 25 years. Sometimes it's not about the money. Sometimes it's about doing what's right and trying to spread the word about good stuff. And if money should come with it, then that's great. Nobody's going to turn that down. But it's not something you whine about. Nobody wants to hear that. Nope. Nobody wants to hear that. So let's play some music. So the point of the story was, though, that let's treat each other with respect. Let's get back to being honest. Don't worry about hurting anybody's feelings. They'll get over it. If you treat them with respect and if you treat them fairly. If you treat them with disrespect, then obviously they're not going to be happy about it. So you don't want to abuse anybody, all right? Here's 713, Abuse Me, 713. Off of the Devour collection.
At least look me in the eye. Boy, stab me in the back. No more reason to disguise everything that you lack. You say you took a little more. Now there's nothing left to give. It's time to kick you in the past. It's time to kick you in the. Abuse me, cause I like the pain. You amuse me with your little game. Accuse me, say that I'm to blame. Refuse me, take it all in vain. Don't tell me what I want to hear. Just keep it to yourself. The words you spew are insincere, and your hands already dealt. You think that now you've got it made, but there's nothing on your plate. It seems to me without a doubt, it seems to me your luck's run out. Abuse me, cause I like the pain. You amuse me with your little game. Accuse me, say that I'm to blame. Refuse me, take it all in vain. You don't have what it takes to make it on your own. You hold your head up high, but your whole life is a Who do you deceive just to feel your need? Is it all that you'd hope it would be? Who will you believe when you're down on your knees and no one really wants to hear your story?
All right, that was 713. This is Dave Haywood. This one is called A Place in Your Heart. Dave Haywood.
Short minutes, you might come around.
DaveHaywood.com. DaveHaywood.com now. All right, and here's CC Coletti. CCColetti.com. If the sun don't shine, CC Coletti. sun don't shine.
Thank you very much.
It's CC Coletti. cccoletti.com. That's the website for CC Coletti. If you're like, oh, she looks a little familiar, she was at one point the background singer for Meatloaf from New Jersey. Grew up in New Jersey. And one of the many talented people that have grown up in New Jersey. It's amazing how many talented people came from New Jersey. Must be something in the water. You'd be surprised. Actors, singers, great inventors like Les Paul. Pretty incredible. Something to be proud of. Not a lot to be proud of if you're from New Jersey, but that's something to be proud of. A lot of talented people, creative people came from New Jersey. Even the Bumpskey show, the longest running show on the internet, is from New Jersey. The longest running show on the internet, the longest running music, art, and culture show on the internet, or probably the longest running any show. 25 years. It's a long time. I'm old. I'll admit it. I wasn't old when I started doing this, but I'm old now. Nobody cares about what I'm talking about because I'm talking about peace and love, and we live in a time of violence and hate and scamming and lying and cheating and hurting. Yes. What a time we live in, huh? What a great world we live in. It's a shame. Maybe we should all be asking for help. Maybe that's what we should be doing. But nobody asks for help anymore. Everybody knows everything. Everybody wants to do everything themselves. But I'm going to ask for help right now. So everybody look up. This is the Harlem Gospel Travelers. Look up.
Look up! Look up! When the world starts to get you down and you can't seem to raise your head, find yourself on the wrong side of town. Find out what somebody said. When you're falling down so long that you can't fall no more, or you're lost in a mess of loneliness, wondering which way you should go. You got to raise your gaze up above the haze and find yourself to better days. And if you search your heart, you'll find the star and be on your way. Look up! Look up! When I was a sinful man, I sinned both night and day. I didn't listen when they told me, son, you shouldn't be living this way. I became a stranger to the ones I love the most. And I played around from town to town, wondering from pillar to post. And I heard a voice and I made a choice that told me to lie in my Lord. And then I opened my eyes and I realized to get to heaven you take the high road. Look up when you can't see your way. Look up
We all need rock and roll. How about a little Age of Truth? This is Salami, whatever you want to call it. It's good music. The Age of Truth on the Bumpskey Show. It's chicken parm time is a phrase that we use here on the Bumpskey show, and I've been asked many times, Jerry, what does that mean? Well, this is the episode we pull back the curtain and try and explain what that means. This must have been sometime around 2001. We were having a few bands over to the condo, and the guy who ran another site for music came over and wanted to interview Ali Handel. I said to him he could come as long as he didn't bring a camera with him. He asked why, and I told him I didn't want to overwhelm Ali. And any pictures that I took, he could use on his website as long as he gave Bumpskey credit. He wasn't happy, but said he understood. I also told him he could ask Ali questions, and, I'd allow him to, do a little interview with her, too.
Hey, Jerry, what time does Allie get here? I got my camera to take some pictures. I knew you were kidding that day you told me not to bring it.
Are you kidding me, Dick? I told you not to bring your camera. Well, if you want to take pictures of Allie out in the parking lot, that's fine with me, but I don't want any pictures in the house. If I see you starting to take pictures in the house, Dick, I'm going to ask you to leave. Allie should be here in a little while. She said she'd call when she got close.
Hey, Jerry, I think I'm pretty close to your house. You think you can come meet me and show me where you live?
Sure, Allie. Hold tight. I'm on my way.
Hello, Allie. Nice to meet you. I'm Bumpskey. Any problems finding the place? I hope Jerry, that stupid stoner, gave you some halfway decent directions.
No problem, Bumpskey. Even though Jerry's directions were a little cryptic, I was able to find the place. Hey, I didn't know I'd have an audience today. Who are all these people?
Allie. No audience. Now, when I announced you were going to be on the show, everybody wanted to be here and meet you. This is Dave. He's a guitar player, singer, songwriter, multi-instrumentalist. His website's davehaywood.net. And this is Dick. He runs a indie music website. And this is John. John has a website, johntaglieri.com. John is also a singer, songwriter, and guitar player. And they all had to be here just to meet you.
Well, I'm honored. I hope this many people shows up at Kenny's Castaways to see me. Hi, everybody. How's it going?
Nice to meet you, Allie. I really enjoy your music. I hope you don't mind us coming and hanging out. Hey, Allie, it's great to meet you. When Jerry said you were going to be on the show, I knew I had to come and visit. Yeah, Allie, I'm Dick, and you sent me your music, and I'm the one who turned Jerry on to your Dirty Little Secret CD. And I do reviews, and I do articles on bands, so we'll have to talk later about what we could do together. But yeah, I'm the one who told Jerry about you.
Oh, great, Dick. Nice to meet you. I'll definitely check your site out.
So at this point, me and Allie start the interview, and during the interview, she performs a little bit, and Dave Haywood performs with her. And as I'm getting ready to wrap up the interview, I turn and I say, all right, Allie, let's see if Dick has any questions for you. Hey, Dick, you got any questions for Allie? Hey, Dick, you there? You got any questions for Allie?
Hey, Jerry, I hate to tell you this, but Dick left like 15 minutes ago. Didn't you see him walk out behind you?
John, what do you mean he left 15 minutes ago? What's that about? What, was he mad that I wouldn't let him take pictures or something? I don't get it. I told him that he could ask some questions, and if Allie wanted to, he could take pictures out in the parking lot. Boy, I don't know, man. I didn't even see him walk out.
Yeah, Jerry, I think you really pissed him off by not letting him take any pictures. He told me that he needed to go home and make some chicken parm for his wife. But to me, it seemed like he was pretty upset about the whole camera thing and not being able to interview Allie. And although you did say that you would let him ask questions, I think he just wanted to do things on his own terms and wasn't really happy with you telling him he couldn't use his camera. So yeah, he walked right behind you, walked out, and it was like 15 minutes ago.
Wow, I can't believe he did that. Sorry, Allie, if I lost you in an interview, but I didn't want everybody taking pictures, and I just wanted to be calm and relaxed and us have a good time. So if you need me to apologize to Dick so you can get interviewed by him, I'd be more than happy to do it. But I didn't think he would get so upset because I said he couldn't use his camera. Oh well, what are you going to do? Some people just don't know how to be an adult.
Don't worry about it, Jerry. I had a great time. Thank you for feeding me. This was awesome. And if Dick couldn't handle it, that's his problem. Someone should write a song about Dick.
Let's play the Rich is a Man song.
Rich is such a man. Every man just wants to be like Rich. Like Rich. Rich is such a man. Everybody wants to be like Rich. Nobody calls him bitch. Who's Rich? Rich. Nobody calls him bitch. He's rich. Yeah.
It's chicken parm time.
So there you go, the story of chicken parm. Pretty good, huh? Why did I not switch over when I pressed the switch over? Anyway, so there's the story of chicken parm. Everybody knows that you don't go home in the middle of an interview for chicken parm. Now, do you? Do you? No, you don't do that. You don't leave a show to go make chicken parm. What kind of excuse is that? So every time we used to end the show, we used to go, it's chicken parm time. I have to go back to doing that since I kind of changed the end of the show. But I'm not going to end the show because yesterday I only got to do 15 minutes, so I'm going to break the rules and go a little bit longer today. Because I like to break the rules. I don't like being like everybody else. I never liked being like everybody else. It's not what I want. I don't want to be like you. I want to be like me. That's right. I want to be like me. See? Let's see. Let's see what we're going to play. All right, I got something in mind. I got something in mind to play. This is going to be High Leaf. HighLeafBand.com is the website. And we're going to do... I got two things in mind. Now let's do this. This one's called March to the Grave. March to the Grave. High Leaf. highleafband.com. Highleafband.com. Go check out Highleaf. That was March to the Grave. Bumpskey said I should mention that most of the videos have been shot by me. Like that one, half of it was shot by me. But most of the Dave Haywood that we saw before, that was a video I shot. Who else? CC Coletti. That was a video I shot. So a lot of the videos that we play on the show were shot by me. Bumpskey and I would go out and pay to go see bands. It was very rare that we took a free entry. We always wanted to pay so the band got credit for us. There's something weird in the background of me, isn't there? What's this back here? It almost looks like my desk. Is that actually part of that? No, it isn't. Why do I see two of me, kind of? That ain't right. Yeah, so Bumpskey and I would go out and see the bands and kind of, I don't know, film them. That's right. Why am I seeing double there? That's really pissing me off. I try to change where my desk was. Oh, I'm not seeing double. That's just the way the desk is. I know what the problem is. Duh, Jerry. Duh, Jetty. I need to go like that. There we go. Now we're better. Jesus, Mary Joseph, Jetty. What are you doing? I don't know. I wanted to make the desk a little bit bigger, so I give myself a fail on that. But everything is fixable. That's the good thing. Everything is fixable. There, I think I'm better now. I think everything is pretty much where it needs to be. So we went a little over tonight because yesterday the show got cut short because I had to go be the doctor. The doctor is in the house, that's right. I was the doctor of glass. That's me. The doctor of glass is in the house. Look at me. All right. Nice therapy session today. The music was good. I enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget, if you're new to the show and you want to know when I'm going to be on live, to click on the subscribe and do the notification and all that stuff. Excuse me. You don't have to watch the show live. You can watch or listen to the show whenever you want. You can go to bumpskeytv.com, thebumpskeyshow.com. There's links to the video. You can listen to the show on Spotify, Amazon Music, iHeartRadio, Deezer, FM.com. There's one or two more that I'm missing. So the show is pretty much all over the place. It's up to you to find it. But if you could listen, that would be great. I appreciate it. The bands appreciate it. We're trying to spread peace, love, music, and art around the world. Nobody gives a shite, but we're trying. I'm going to die trying. I don't care if nobody gives a shite. I give a shite. You know what I'm saying? All right. Don't forget, be good to each other, take care of each other, love each other, respect each other. If you can't do all of those things at once, start with respect, Because from respect, everything grows. Once you respect somebody, you can care about them. Then once you care about them, if something happens to them, it is a way that you might just go, you know what? I respect that person. I care about that person. I'm going to take care of that person. And then if you take care of that person, you might learn to love that person. And not necessarily in a physical way, but that could happen. But also in the way that one human being loves another human being. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's right. Don't give up on your projects. Everybody out there, if you enjoy something, you do it because you enjoy it. Don't let money motivate you. Just let the enjoyment of life be your motivation. So if it's something that gives you joy, God bless you. You know what I'm saying? Doesn't matter. Sure, we all need to make money. Don't get me wrong. I'm not an idiot. But you don't have to make money at the thing you love to do. You can make money at something else and still do the thing that you love to do. So because nobody's paying you to do what you love to do, that doesn't mean that you should stop doing it. I mean, the whole thing is you love doing it. So don't let anybody manipulate you into not doing what you love to do. All right? All right. God willing, I'll be here tomorrow. I really don't know, but God willing, I'll be here tomorrow. Maybe a little later than it was tonight. Peace, everybody. Peace to everybody out there. That's right. Sending the peace out. Can you feel the peace coming to you? Can you feel it? I hope you can. And always remember and never forget.
Get busy living or get busy dying. That's goddamn right.
If you could stand for our national anthem, that would be fantastic. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. And the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave? God bless the USA.